It has the potential to affect billions of people around the world, accessing websites of all kinds on computers, phones, and tablets. Any website with HTTPS in the address needs to be reviewed, thanks to a programming flaw in popular encryption software SSL. The flaw is known as Heartbleed.
It's literally by accident. It's random, so it's not all sites are affected by this. It was literally a random accident.
Kelman Megyu describes SSL as a handshake between your computer and encrypted websites, verifying that the site is what it says it is and will protect your information.
If somebody's able to see or capture that information, they could replicate it in such a way that I could trick you into thinking you're on Facebook or somewhere else.
Jeremiah Brott is a security expert at Access 2 Networks.
In our test, we've been able to get private key passwords, documents, usernames, passwords, whatever's there leaking currently open.
So imagine what hackers could do. The bug grants them complete access to all the info we thought encryption made safe without leaving a trace.
If you get their address, their bank information, their spouse's date of birth, social insurance number, their address, their banking information, now someone's got what we call a pot of gold.
If a website uses open SSL encryption technology, it's going to have this locked icon in the address bar. Now, just because it has that doesn't mean that it's immediately vulnerable. It all depends on the software version used by the website's developers. There are tools online that let you test various host names to see if they're vulnerable or not. For example's sake, we used Twitter.com today, and it turns out that Twitter is actually safe. Some estimate as many as 2/3 of the websites on the internet use some form of the affected SSL software to encrypt data, with possibly tens of millions of vulnerable servers worldwide. Yahoo.com is probably the biggest to be confirmed vulnerable, but officials claim they've already done the necessary updates. In the coming days, millions of others will be following suit. Security pros suggest changing all your passwords as soon as your favorite affected sites are updated, because
once that handshake is stolen, I could still use it against someone even if the main site is fixed.
Mark Carcassole, Global News.